in downtown Houston. Justin Verlander gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the greats of all times, right-hander Justin Verlander. Still has the big fastball, good slider, good curveball. He'll mix in some changeups to right-handed hitters. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and if he brings his A game, you're not going to score runs off this guy.
And, fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around to take stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Lowry, a former New York, signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball this season. It's not always easy opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Matt Chapman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 go the A's. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the left fielder, Michael.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Up next, Miles Straw. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Number 9.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Brantley over at second. At first with no outs. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in once.
There's ball 4. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the season. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Now it'll be Alex Bregman, and Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. So next to hit is Kyle Tucker. His career numbers in this matchup, he's batting at a .385 clip. He also has 1 home run. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces.
What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. Next, here is number 9. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Adios, pelota. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 46 now for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, number 44.
Well, it seems like only a couple.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. Now at the plate here is Kyle Tucker. And now what is going on? No, the manager just indicated he wanted to force in a run via the intentional walk. Talk about a bold strategy. What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here.
Now batting.
So now here is Jason Castro. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. So it's back to the top of the order now, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run.
Number 4.
And now what is going on? No, the manager just indicated he wanted to force in a run via the intentional walk. Talk about a bold strategy. And all 3 runners on the move here. And a step off. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And a second run is across. Now 3 runs are in. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Around second, he's on his way to third. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. He scores as they extend their lead even further.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And now and headed for third. Alvarez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. At the plate now is Yuli Gurriel. What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here. Digging in will be Jason Castro. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded.
The left fielder.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. Now to the plate, here is Miles Straw. Now, what is going on? No, the manager just indicated he wanted to force in a run via the intentional walk. Talk about a bold strategy. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. First pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And the second run will score as well. So now to the plate, Alex Bregman. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good read him right here.
No outs, nobody on. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want him in this one. Next to dig in, Kyle Tucker. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. So here is Jason Castro. What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Now to bat, Miles Straw. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. Now at the plate is number 9. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Line hard to center field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. Now the third man has scored. And my goodness gracious, an inside the park grand slam. Come on. Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. Yanked hard but foul to the right. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Dan, this offense certainly came to swing. I personally, I don't know how the pitcher regroups from a start like this.
Hero, this is one of those nightmare innings, right? You give up a grand slam, you try to compose yourself and gather your thoughts and make sure you throw strike 1 to the next guy. Then he follows that up with the bullet base hit. So right now, he is looking for the exits. It's not going to be a very long game for this guy.
Altuve is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. And now Kyle Tucker. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Next up is Yuli Gurriel. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. Striding in for Houston, Jason Castro. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. And now, what is going on? No, the manager just indicated he wanted to force in a run via the intentional walk. Talk about a bold strategy. What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here. Now the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. Now 3 runs are in. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Designated hitter, Alvarez.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Now into the box, Jose Altuve. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
The third baseman.
And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases. Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. Next to hit is Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman.
And now
10.
an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring it in a run.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout outs Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa. I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Nike floating about to get checks. Pump it up about to get pegs. G's work like a named Shrek. Want the money, want the pound. Respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Ride the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot it, swish. 4th quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it. Good.